everyone, this is Fantasy-esque and welcome back to The Sims 4 Royal Witch Kingdoms. Today we are picking up with the noble family of Citerly. Helicent, our second born, has just gotten betrothed to Master Eldrick Holdogan, the last heir in Holcane. So we saw a few interesting things in the movie, I feel. One, the Citerlys got marriage offer from the Holdogans, which, you know, their daughter is kind of the last in her age range, sort of, to age up. And then the Holdogan heir, the Holdogan boy, he was the last male left among the noble families. And the Holdogans, they've been trying for a while, so we will have noticed that they put forth a marriage offer for Princess Luna, and they put forth a marriage offer for the sisters, Valena sister, but they got rejected both times. And we know that the Holdogans, they aren't the most prestigious family. They're kind of, you know, at the bottom of the ladder when it comes to nobility in Holcane, so obviously they're not going to be everyone's first pick. So they've been getting rejected time and time again, and Rhiannon really didn't want to marry Helicent off to the Holdogans. She was quite against it, but then Ignatius said that, well, they can't be picky because they don't really have a good track record in their family of their own kids. Their heiress, Calypso, she's sickly. We know that because of her unusual birth circumstances, so she's sickly. We haven't really seen it in action because she hasn't dueled with anyone yet, but every time she does duel, there is a 1 in 3 chance that she is gonna die from overloading, because, you know, she's just unstable magically. So that's no secret. People are aware of that. And I feel as a result, this family kind of has a reputation for unreliable breeding, so their kids, people just assume, will have various problems, or they'll be, you know, of weak constitution. So Ignatius is aware of that, and they, in his mind, cannot afford to be picky. They just have to be grateful for whatever marriage offer they get, and they should be able to marry their kids off that way. So he agreed, he accepted the offer of the Holdogans, and, you know, everyone also views the Holdogans as, like, common farmers. I think that's what's going on with them. They don't feel as though the Holdogans belong in court. It's like they're trying to, you know, a duck trying to be a phoenix sort of situation. So, yeah, they feel as though the Holdogans are flying well above their standing, but Rhiannon can't do anything because in this house, Ignatius runs everything. He's the decision maker, and that's what's been decided. Now, interestingly, in the conversation that Calypso had with Helicent, all the other kids have been pretty complacent with who they've been arranged with, and, you know, what they have to do, what their duty is going to be, marrying into another house. So far, all of the, like, we've been marrying off the girls to the male heirs because the girls, you know, were born first, they're aging up first. So that's what's been happening, and all the other females have been complacent, but Helicent, not really. She was chatting with her Stagda, her sister Calypso, and she made the comment that Eldrick better not expect children from her. Why? Well, because she hates children. She's a glutton and she hates children. So she isn't really someone who's going to want to have a huge family. And if you know anything about the Holdogans, they have a big family. I mean, same size, actually, as the Citerlys. We have 3 kids in this family, and then we have 3 kids in the Holdogan family. Eldrick is the oldest, and then he's got 2 younger sisters. So there's that, but they always have, you know, like animals, pets, those kind of things. So, you know, it's a lot of work. It's huge. Helicent, I don't know if she's cut out for that, guys. I mean, she's having to marry into that family because I don't think she holds it against her sister, but, you know, her Stagda is sickly. People know about that. And so the other kids in this family have poor reputations. And that's what's happened. They don't have much of a choice. Nobody's really going out of their way to include the Citerlys in their, you know, genealogy. So that's the go here. That is the go. These are both, I feel like the Holdogans and Citerlys are kind of the bottom of the rank in terms of both kingdoms. Like, they're the two families that aren't really, you know, that close to the court, or they don't really have good standing with the court necessarily. So they have to get by any way they know how. So I'm curious to see how Helicent is going to handle herself when she is eventually married off, because she's got these ideas about the way her family should look, or how she's going to play her role as wife, which definitely is not the way she was brought up, you know, with her mother as an example. Ignatius would not approve of these ideas, and Calypso is very much aware of that. But Helicent, I don't think she's that afraid of her Kotyan, because she said, you know, Kotyan can't manage my family, my household for me, but he's welcome to try. So obviously she's headstrong. She's gonna do what she wants to do when she wants to do it. And I don't know how Eldrick is gonna take that. I feel like he's very easygoing. He's definitely not like his own Kotyan, Eric. Eric is also controlling. So I suppose both the High Lords get along because, you know, they have very particular ideas about what women in the family should be doing, and they are very controlling in that regard of their wives. But I don't think Eldrick has grown up like that. He's grown up helping his Nalka on the farm and all those kind of things, so he might be a bit more forgiving with Helicent. And Helicent might find that she's able to run a lot more things once she's married off to Holcane, like in that kingdom, than she would here. So I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to go. I don't think she's too fond of Eldrick, but again, we'll have to see the kind of expectations he has. I'm not sure if he wants a big family or not. I feel like he would prefer a big family because that's the way he's grown up, and there's always like been pets, always been people, things for them to do, and it would be kind of empty if there weren't a lot of youngsters and such. But I don't know, I suppose we'll see. It's good to see the families. Look at this, the families sitting down chatting with each other. But also, in case we haven't seen already, Kenzo has aged up. Kenzo as a child, and look, he wants to become friends with his brother-in-law. That's adorable. But there we go. I don't know why his eyebrows are black when he's got like the orange hair. I'm so confused. I have no clue. Anyways, he's outgoing, so, you know, he's probably really excited about this whole thing, and he loves having the family expanded, and he probably is going to really enjoy making friends with Eldrick. So that's nice. That's nice. But it is, holy cow, 6 a.m. The family has been celebrating through the night. Yep, there we go. But that's curious. Now, I want to quickly just go through the relationships of these guys while we're here. Now, Kenzo doesn't seem as though he has too much exposure to anyone, but he's looking to befriend Eldrick, which is really good. And then let's see, Helicent, who do you know? Let's go to friends, right? Who's she friends with? So she, interestingly enough, is friends with Meralda and with Valena. So people in her own generation, she's friends with Valena and Meralda. Huh, that's quite nice. That's quite nice. I wonder how she would feel knowing that her betrothed, you know, like the Holdogans, they made a marriage offer for her friend Valena, but they were rejected by Valena's family. I wonder if that's gonna cause friction between them in the future. I wonder if she might feel inferior because of that. That's intriguing to me that did happen. And then Calypso, she's friends with the princesses and Diamond and Valena. Okay, so she's friends with, yeah, so the two older princesses, and then she's friends with the sisters, which is kind of cool. So this is really good. Why? Because Calypso is the heiress of this family, so, you know, she's going to be the next High Lady, and it's good for her to have a connection with the other families in the realm, because that way she could in the future increase her family standing by having a good relationship with the Sikar court. So that is good to know. Rhiannon, you need to repair this. And then let's see. With Ignatius, yep, we can see that he has well and truly befriended a Lady Amatress and High Lord Eric. Makes sense because they are going to be his in-laws now. And then his friends with Princess Feyna. We know that. Hi, Princess Feyna. They've had a really odd relationship since she was very young. And then he is close, well, you know, close with his children. As close as he can be without being an ass. Okay, Rhiannon. Rhiannon's actually friends with High Queen Leia, which is interesting. And actually, that might be why she wasn't too happy with Eldrick as a son-in-law. That might be why. Because she is friends with Leia, and if she is, that means that any talk about the Holdogans, she's probably hearing from Leia. Any opinions of the Holdogans, she's getting from Leia. And we know how the royal family of Holcane feels about, you know, the peasantry that is the Holdogan family. Even though they are nobility, they're treated kind of like peasants. So obviously she would be a bit, I think embarrassed is the word. I think Rhiannon would just be embarrassed. Like, I feel like the other families, more or less, they're kind of proud of their son-in-laws, like who their son-in-law is, but I feel like Rhiannon's embarrassed that Eldrick is her son-in-law. It's a different situation with the Sisters. I feel as though High Lady Alicent, she's like really proud that Dorian is her son-in-law, but obviously it's not the same feeling here. Okay, well, I think the families should be allowed to disperse at this point, and we might pick up to see what's going on with everyone at a later time. It is almost 4 p.m. on Monday. The youngsters have come to the magic realm to spend some time together and exchange information as the youth do. Now, we have a new addition to the group. Prince Elrond has joined our ranks, and I'm excited to take a look at him. I mean, we kind of, I think, have seen him in the portrait panel, but look at him, guys. Just look at him. This is Prince Elrond. Does he not look attractive? I told you guys he did, right? Look at him. I mean, just look. We've got Diamond and then Elrond. Does he not look like a prince? He does to me. He's flippin' beautiful. My goodness. But we unfortunately do not have enough space to include all the youths, which is why Kenzo isn't in the group. And then we didn't have enough points to unlock the last slot, and once we do, we'll probably get Princess Padme to join. Since she is of the royal family, she probably has precedence over some of the others. But there we go. There we go. I'm excited to see who he manages to befriend and such. Oh, look! Calypso's being all nice and welcoming the prince to the group, which is awesome. Helicent also wants to welcome the prince to the group, no doubt. Everyone's chatting up Prince Elrond. Totally expected. He's a prince. He's flippin' attractive. So no doubt. No flippin' doubt. He's got the exact same coloring as Luna. Except the eyes. He has the blue-black eyes of his father, I think. Is Yorick the one? Who has the blue-black eyes in their family? I don't actually remember. Hold on a second. I think it's Nalka. What am I saying? Nala. Yeah, no, Nala. He's got Nala's eyes. But he's got the same, like, hair and skin as Luna. I love how everyone's, like, paying their respects to the prince and welcoming him in. Oh, that is amazing. That is so, so cool. But I have no clue what his personality is like at all. And look at these two. Look at these two friends. These two friends. Valena, of course, we know, is betrothed to Dorian, and it looks as though Helicent wants to chat with Master Dorian. There shouldn't be a problem in that, but we do know that Eldrick's family made an offer for Valena and got rejected. and these two are friends. So that, I feel like that is common knowledge because it is a very public thing when a family makes an offer for someone else. And obviously, if you get rejected, people are gonna know about it. So, it doesn't seem as though anything has changed between them for now. And another thing is they look very similar. Like, you know, the hair color, the skin color, even the color schemes they have going on with their dresses, they're very, very similar. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's a bit awkward that Helicent didn't get chosen. Well, you know, not that. What do I mean? It's kind of embarrassing that they got rejected by, I think the proper way to say it, they got rejected by Velena. And, I don't know, some people could see it as them trying to get second best with Helicent, because Helicent is like almost a copy of Velena. Except from a less prestigious family. Was it Dorian? I think that was Dorian on the broom. Darn it, I missed him. I think he was Dorian. I completely missed him, though. Darn. Okay, well, you know, these guys, they could go inside to the academy, but for some reason they're choosing to all chill out here. Why don't we take him inside? Why don't we... Also, this place is really cool, like this area here. Why don't we get everyone to come on in? Let's get everyone to get going. We'll come into the academy, because, you know, it's scenic, it's beautiful. Might as well gather here. Oh my goodness, she needs to pee. We're gonna have to get her to a bathroom very, very soon. So once everyone's out in the garden, I think we'll get her to excuse herself, and then we'll run off to a bathroom unless she pees herself. That could also happen, and that would be very embarrassing and uncomfortable. But this is like a nice, secluded spot. It looks pretty. So I could totally understand all the youths who are now a bit older, actually. They kind of number among the teens and young adults at this point. Yeah, she really has to pee. Yep, she's making a dash for it. That's fine, you go. You make a dash. And now that everyone's inside, they'll probably start moving around a bit more as well. Okay, yep, she does not want to hang around with her brother very much, with Avlaro, because she is not too fond of children, which makes sense. Faina and Diamond, I'm seeing you two. Look at that, everyone else has dispersed. These two friends / lovebirds, I don't even know what they are. They're hanging around having a little date here. I've got my eye on you two. Actually, we all have our eye on you too. But yeah, they're kind of sticking back while everyone else zooms off. That's fine, that's fine. I wonder if we'll find any of the other youngsters here. I think Kylo Dante is here. Yep, Dante Holbot. His son has taken off, unfortunately. Would have been nice to chat with him. Anyone up here? No, not really. Not really. No one's up there. Oh, who came in? Oh, look, here we go. Someone's sister-in-law has dropped by for a visit. This is Veronica Holdogan. I think she's the second. I think she's the second sister of Eldrick. I think she's the second born. And then Samara is third born, if I'm not mistaken. So, there we go. That's Veronica. I don't think Helicent knows her sister-in-law that well. If at all. Yep, she hasn't even met her. But, you know, I don't want to force that if she's not much of a people person. She's chatting with her brother, or her brother's chatting with her, but she doesn't like the company of younger children. It's just not a thing. But they have a good relationship thus far. we'll just have to see if it deteriorates, and hopefully it does not. Okay, where did your Stagda go? Like, what is she doing? She's all the way out here. Like, what are you doing out here in the flippin' pond? I don't know. But she was saying goodbye to King Uther, which, I mean, understandable, I suppose. He is a king. Understandable. But since you're going to be marrying into another kingdom, you should probably do some dueling. Although, it would be unwise to duel with your sister, because your sister could die. So, let's not do that. Instead, maybe we can get her to duel with Valena, since Valena is her friend. So that makes sense. So let's do a... Let's see... We'll do a friendly duel. Well, or maybe we'll duel for artifacts. Let's do a friendly duel for artifacts. So let's go do that. And obviously, as is courtesy, whoever loses has to procure a reward for the winner. Oh, this isn't Dorian. This is Dorian's younger brother. Lion! This is Lion, by the way. I don't know if we've already seen him, but this is Lion. This is Dorian's younger brother. I feel like Dorian is the more attractive sibling, but Lion's not that bad. He's pretty good too. Now, you wanted to meet with Dorian. Unfortunately, the younger brother is not him. So we shall have to excuse him as he leaves. It looks so pretty when they play in the pond, like when they play in the water. It looks so nice. So mystical and magical. Love it. Okay, between these two friends, I wonder who is going to win. Let's see who shall come out as victor amongst these two friends. Highlighty Helicent's here as well, so you know, you better perform, Valena. I feel like this is a good time for Helicent to build up his skills as well, because, you know, she's going to be marrying out into another kingdom, and then she's going to lose the kingdom secrets, so it's important that she gets that done. Oh, she's got some phobia of the sea. Oh, she won! Nice! Okay, she got an orb of the butterfly, which is kind of cute. But there we go. That worked out well. Why don't you duel with some of the others that are here as well then? Actually, you're not exactly friends with the princess or anyone else. I feel like it would be a little bit odd for you to duel with them. I suppose if she wanted to build rapport, she could. You know what? Princess is here. Might as well. Might as well. Let's do a magic duel with the princess, who was watching. She was watching, so she does know that Helicent is talented, you know? She's a talented youngster. So let's see how she fares in this little duel. I wonder, I guess Meralda, she probably, because the families aren't really connected in any way. I think Meralda probably, you know, either when they were visiting one of these kingdoms, during one of the kingdom events, they might have befriended each other. Or maybe if someone's visited in like the public spaces, they got to know each other and they really clicked, which is kind of nice. Oh, we have to keep an eye on this spellcaster charge. Oh my goodness, she whooped her backside. Helicent is talented, wow. Would you look at that? Okay, we have bills, and now we got an orb of the fairy. So she's been collecting these orbs. She's collecting her familiars, which is great. Where is Elrond? Elrond is here somewhere. I don't know. Can you, actually, can Calypso teach Helicent? Even if they can't duel. Maybe not that, but I feel like they'd be able to... Let's have a deep conversation. They might be able to practice magic together. I mean, Calypso's magic goes really unstable when she's dueling, but I think they should be able to practice together. And since Helicent is older, kind of like the idea, since Calypso is older, they look like very similar as well. Yeah, very similar. I get confused. But I like the idea that Calypso is teaching his sister how to practice certain kinds of magic. What are you doing? Come back here. Don't go play in the water. Come back here. Let's practice. Both of you, let's practice some magic. There we go. They'll practice with each other. And Calypso can show her younger Stagda how certain things are done. So maybe spells she already knows, because she knows a couple. And I think Helicent can learn. There we go. Lead by example, child. Lead by example. So there we go. She's going to do that. Oh, she's really close to leveling up, and there we go. She's a neophyte. Helicent's still an apprentice, though she has a way to go. Let's have a look. Now, they're in the mischief kind of realms. I feel like they would go the knowledge is magic route. Yeah, experimenter. That could make sense. So we'll stick with that. Let's see what everyone else is up to. Elrond is chatting with High Princess Faina, being his fabulous self. I don't remember what his personality is, so I can't really comment much on that. Yeah, Velena is sticking very close to Helicent, which is kind of nice. Veronica, she's going off. Everyone's going in and out of the academy, of course. Is anyone on the second floor? No, not really. Not really. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, she's in here. Oh, look! Samara! This is Samara. In case we haven't seen her. I don't even know what the hell she's wearing. This is ridiculous. I'm tempted to get someone to befriend her just to have a change her outfit. Like, I don't know what she's wearing. She normally does not have glasses. That is ridiculous. But this is her. This is Samara, the youngest sister of Eldrick. The youngest sister of Eldrick, if I'm not mistaken. So there we go. I really fear for their prospects because, you know, they're not exactly from a great family. I mean, their brother has just been betrothed and his in-laws aren't not too happy with him. So it's not like they're going to be fetching a, you know, high price at the market or anything like that. But also, I don't think Samara and Veronica have anyone lined up for them. Like, I don't think they'll be getting betrothed. I don't think so. Because we've actually, with Eldrick, we have betrothed the last male heir. So actually, all other non-heir females that we have left most probably are not going to be getting married or paired up with anyone. I mean, at some point, I haven't decided yet if I want completely new blood from the gallery to establish the fourth kingdom, like our alchemy kingdom in the next kind of season. I haven't decided if I want that or if I'm going to get maybe some kids, like three pairs. I'm going to make 3 pairs out of the leftover kids from these 3 kingdoms, and then I'm going to get them to establish a 4th kingdom. I haven't decided just yet. So we'll have to see what ends up happening. I might look at the numbers and kind of see what's going on. Or I could have like a... Yeah, I don't know yet. We'll see. I haven't decided. I have not decided at this point in time how that is all going to function. Okay, but you guys, you have finished practicing. Oh, look at this. What's happening here? You cooking? You cooking while you guys are chatting. Well, that's kind of nice. She wants to chat with Vex and stargaze with Luna. Can you stargaze with Luna here, actually? Where is Luna? Luna, where are you? Actually, Diamond's been sitting here for ages. He's just being a loner. Maybe plotting the end of the world. I don't know. Oh, she's up. No, wait. That's Feyna. Wait, was Luna down here? Oh, Luna's here. Can you stargaze with Luna, like, in the magic realm? I wonder. Is that possible? Let's try and stargaze with her, since you wanted to. You are getting very tired, though. I swear, these Sims, these witches are up at ungodly hours. They are up at the craziest times, all through the night. For various reasons. Betrothals in the family, staying in the magic realm. It's been wild. Those are weekdays, you know, they have to come back to the academy anyways, pretty soon. Oh well, Calypso doesn't have to, because she's a young adult. Helicent's gonna have to, and so is Kenzo. But, can you guys maybe go and, stargaze? Might as well, you know. Let's go stargaze with you two. Let's go stargaze. It's kind of curious that she wants to stargaze with Luna and then chat with Vex, because Vex and Luna are betrothed to each other. That's one of our favorite couples. Why? Because they're both royals. I feel like that's one of the reasons why they're one of our favorite couples. And they look gorgeous, so you know, that also helps quite a lot, but yeah. Look, when a whim actually does work, or when a want goes away. Amazing. The game's not glitching. Ooh, what's this? You want to become friends with the evil, Master Dorian? Not Dorian. Diamond? I'm just... some of these names sound similar. Where is he? Where is the lonesome Diamond? He should be around here somewhere. I have no clue where the heck he is. His father, Adrian, is hanging around here somewhere. Where are you guys? Like, where is he? We can't befriend him if he's not here. You know what? I think the kids need to go home. I think it's getting late. We've hung around enough in the magic realm. You need to go home. You have academy. Maybe we can get the kids to meet up at the estate afterwards. Okay, 6:30 p.m. almost on Tuesday. After coming back from the academy, Helicent and Kenzo have managed to finish their homework, which I forgot and they had to do this morning for the previous day. But this time around I was a bit more organized. So we got that done, and now all the youths have been invited to the Citerly estate so we can hang out and spend some time together. And as a result of yesterday's outing, we had enough club points to open up the final slot. And that, as I said, went to Princess Padme, so we're going to be seeing her for the first time in the group, which I am so excited about. Look at her. Look at how beautiful she looks. Now, she has inherited, I think, her mother's blue-black eyes and her mother's skin. Now, she is the only child to inherit the blonde hair of High King Yorick. So that to me is super special. Look at how adorable she looks. Dressed in purple. And then her super, super handsome brother, of course. Look at her. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Like, oh my goodness. The Sikar children are just gorgeous. Seriously. The Sikar children are just gorgeous. But okay, they're here. Hopefully they come on inside. And maybe Kenzo can befriend Padme. That would be nice. I would highly approve. He's not even in the group, which is quite unfortunate. He's unfortunately, yeah, not in the group. But you know, if they hang out, usually his sisters invite him whenever they go somewhere to hang out with the other youths. He tags along, although he's not an official member of the club. But that's fine. That's fine. Padme, you gonna come on inside? Yes, they're gonna come on inside. That's good. That's good. Now, funny thing, if you look at the betrothal platform over at the House of Cicera, it looks very rushed. Like, if you look at this, it looks as though they were quite rushed. Like, they didn't even put proper tiling or anything like that on their platform. One, it was in the winter, so I suppose they didn't need to. But also, I think they were just, you know, in a rush to get their children betrothed to Dorian, and they were quite happy with the union, so they weren't trying to compensate for anything. Whereas I feel like with the Citerlys, you know, they were trying to compensate for the fact that they're a family that's not highly thought of, and they're marrying another family that's not highly thought of. So they put a lot of effort into making their like betrothal platform schmick, and yeah, they made some effort. But I kind of like that the betrothal platforms, like, it stays, or rather than stay, I should say that, yeah, they keep it around. They don't dismantle it, because it's kind of a statement in and of itself that there has been a marriage in that family. There has been a union that's occurred in that family. So it makes them kind of more desirable. It kind of ups their status a bit, so they keep that around. I kind of like that. Now, in Ramong, you know, this betrothal thing looked very different. We had, I think, Hay. They did Hay. I wonder if this is going to look different. I haven't decided yet if it's going to look different for Holcane. Like, betrothals in Holcane would look different. But all the ones in Sikaar have had platforms. The ones in Ramong have not. They've just been, like, hay, and wood, like tree stumps kind of thing, more natural. Whereas those in Sikaar, I mean, makes sense. This is a pretty wealthy kingdom, so they would kind of go all out. And also, all the betrothal process, the betrothal customs are the same across all kingdoms, but I kind of like the idea that maybe they have slight differences in how they arrange their betrothal platforms and ceremonies. So, you know, these guys in Sikaar have a platform, but the Ramongs didn't. They just had hay, and, you know, Holcanes might be a little bit different as well. So that would kind of be interesting to see how each kingdom differs. And then later on, when we're having the marriages, of course, each kingdom will have their own separate marriage customs. So it's not going to be the same as the betrothals. Like, how with the betrothals, we have the same things said and the same things done, regardless of which kingdom they're from. It's not going to be that way with the marriages. They're going to be completely different to each other. But okay, you need to go down, repair some things. My attention was supposed to be on these guys. How's Padme getting along? Padme, you are just adorable, I have to say. She's so precious and so pretty. I love her a lot. One, I'm really fond of her name. Really fond of her name. Because I, for one, am of the generation that grew up with the Star Wars prequels, and I don't care what people say, I flippin' love Anakin and his sand issues, okay? And I flippin' love Padme and all the characters from the prequels. So yeah, I'm very attached to that name. Are you gonna go chat with Kenzo? Are you hanging out with Kenzo? Yes? Maybe? Yes. Also, Kenzo, it's really bothering me, but dude, your eyebrows need to be fixed at some point. I don't know why he has black eyebrows. Something's obviously gone wrong. Should not be the case. Maybe I completely missed that when doing his makeover. My bad. But also, he doesn't have the right eyes, so, you know, we'll have to fix that at some point when he becomes a dean. For now, though, things are gonna stay as they are. Also, I'm surprised Helicent was chatting with Padme and sitting with her, because she, you know, doesn't like kids. So, maybe she's being respectful because Padme is a royal. She's somehow become good friends with her brother, though. Even though she's annoyed by him. You know what? This shows maturity, guys. This shows maturity. That even in the face of children, she is trying her best to keep her cool. And not be an ass about it. So that's really good. But look at that. Everyone's just gathered down here when, you know, I figured they might want to walk around. And they even have a pool. So, you know, if they wanted to, everyone could come down and swim. But no. They like just hang out in the sitting room with the music and the fire. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Are you chatting with Padme? Look, she's like chatting with Padme. Helicent is making an effort with Padme. She's literally trying to keep the kids company when she doesn't even like kids. Ah, Helicent, you are a mystery. You are an absolute enigma. But okay, guys, with that said and done, I'm gonna leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.